A catalytic converter is an important and expensive part of a car's exhaust system, and thefts are spiking nationwide, up 325% in the last 2 years, mostly due to a rise in the value of the rare metals inside. Jim Williams of our Chicago station WBBM has more.
It was my Toyota Highlander.
Car number one, last year.
Got in the car the next day, turned it on, sounded like it was about to explode.
Car number two, this year.
I turned it on, heard the motorboat noise, turned to my husband and said, guess catalytic converter is gone.
Katie Reynolds and her husband have two cars in Humboldt Park. Thieves took catalytic converters in both.
The Highlander, how much did you have to spend?
About $1,400 out of pocket.
And your reaction to that was?
It hurt a lot.
That's in addition to the $500 deductible they spent to replace the catalytic converter in their Prius.
Turn it on.
Nearby, Gwen DeVere was hit too.
I work in restaurants and we're still all recovering, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a big hit.
People are crying for help.
All over Illinois, says State Representative LaShawn Ford, people are outraged by the rash of catalytic converter thefts, sold to scrap metal operators and used car parts dealers for cash. Ford has introduced a new Illinois law that would require catalytic converter sellers to show buyers a driver's license or state ID. Buyers would then have to log that personal information.
If you have to identify who you are when you're selling this catalytic converter, then you're going to think twice.
The hope is to dry up the market for the stolen parts. Similar laws have been passed in other states, including legislation in California in 2019. But State Farm Insurance says its customers' claims for catalytic converter thefts jumped 175% in California between June of 2020 and June of this year. Still, any legislation in Illinois would be welcomed by two-time victim Katie Reynolds.
I hope it helps. I hope that I don't have to experience this and my neighbors don't have to experience this anymore.
Jim Williams, CBS News, Chicago.